Okay, so in this scene, I've basically taken the rabbit to the next level, as it were. I've added some control system to it, um, improved the animation somewhat, animated the rotation and scale of the rabbit. And yeah, so I'll just hit play now. This is basically a rabbit with animation events, and then I'll show you how I created it. Okay, so you'll notice we're getting sound effects when bouncing and then landing on the ground again. So I'll just basically go over and explain how that's been created. So here we are. So if I just select the rabbit parent here, you'll notice that above the keyframes there's actually some additional points here. And these are the animation events themselves. And what they do is they call functions from scripts that are attached to that object. So in this instance, I've got a script called rabbit hop event. So I'll just fire that up again here so we can see. So basically, we've got two variables, min and max pitch, and the function itself. I'll notice it has an audio clip parameter. I then have a random pitch to create a random pitch value, and I assign that and then play the clip. So what I'll do is I'll just delete these two animation events and start from fresh so you can see. Okay, so we want a sound effect when the bunny rabbit launches and when he lands on the ground again. So I guess around about there will do. And there's two ways to add animation clips. You can either click here, add an animation event, or you can just simply double click on the timeline. So let's just do that for now. And then you have this drop down box that shows all of the functions that you can call. At the minute I've only got this one function, so let's just click that. And also the parameter here, so you can drag in the object that you want. So in this case, I want the bounce sound effect, so I'll just drop that there. And then we're good to go. And then I'll move along to where it lands. Probably about there. Double click. Play random sound, and we'll get the landing object. So you notice that I'm passing through the parameter in this, and it's really allowing a lot of flexibility with the system. So one single function call allows me to do a whole host of different sound effects in this case. So let's just hit play, see how it's kind of lined up pretty much the same. So yeah, animation events are pretty damn awesome. You can do a huge amount of stuff with them. It's kind of hard to show examples for everything because there is obviously so many different options. But I'll just fire up this one now. This is another example of animation events. So I've got this 2D character, and he has this face texture. Basically, with this texture, I've got all these different phonemes for the character, and then I have a script with an array with all of those separate phonemes divided up. So what I can do from within the animation view is, I've got to select the face character here. Yeah, so we've got all of these animation events, calling functions that basically map the animation to the different shapes of the face. So if I hit play, he's got a bit of animation going on here. So you can go ahead and create an animation clip specifically for certain bits of animation. So if I just double click one here, I believe it's this one, and I'll call that so he's doing an M shape with his mouth. So now if I hit play up here, I don't know if you can catch it, but I think there's an extra going on at the end there. Yeah, so obviously that's one application of it. There really is so many different potential things you could do with this. It's kind of hard to kind of explain fully everything that you can do with it, but hopefully this has given you one or two ideas for what you could use it for, because there's obviously a huge amount of stuff that you can use it for. So what I'll do next, I guess, is cover importing animation from your external applications.